My name is Patrick Charles. Let's see, part-time artist, sometimes special effects guy.
Like, it's been years now since I first approached you to work on the Atomic Spawn, but what was that like? What was going through your mind when we first started talking?
Level of hesitation, just because I wasn't sure how it was going to be done. The problem I was having was first kind of the materials. I didn't want to use, clay, so I knew it had to be something that, had some longevity to it. And the options basically were foam latex, which is very unpredictable, or silicone. That's very expensive, but also unpredictable. After doing a few tests, the silicone was the best way to go. I think ultimately the way that the puppet would move is the silicone would mimic skin and almost a little bit of muscle and fat too. So when it moved, it actually had some anatomy behind it that other materials wouldn't quite give it. Silicone's a wonderful material. Unfortunately, if you mess one little thing up, it can really kind of screw the whole project up. It doesn't like certain clays. It doesn't like it's very temperamental. When it works, it's amazing. I love this stuff. When it doesn't, it's very frustrating and costly. So you have to use special paint. It's a little toxic, so you should probably do it in a well-ventilated area, somewhere bigger than this.
We got lucky.
Very lucky. I think I recast the first stage twice. The armature didn't sit quite properly within the silicone. The other two didn't have to do any second cast on those. It was what you see in the short is just the first one, which is good because it's really all we had the money for. So
the original idea and look of the monster, my good friend Curtis and we love monster movies. We kind of came up with it, but then I handed it off to you, and you kind of had your own interpretation as well. And also, you're usually doing art projects just kind of for yourself. But what was it like to collaborate and work with someone on a larger project with a lot of different moving pieces?
I had to resist in terms of designing what you would want versus what I would do myself. Because what I would do myself would not be, it wouldn't be appropriate, it just wouldn't be right for the project. That could be the piece of advice is, if you're working with somebody, getting a feel for what they need. I did retain some of my, creative things within the project, but at the end of the day, it's what's best for the overall thing.
But I still feel like we see the puppet sitting here. It still feels like something that is yours. Like,
oh no, definitely.
Like your thing.
Oh yeah, no, I would agree 100%. So.